We approached the Aware for the forum, and they didn't come back us with the forum, but I came back with 2 names. So we thought, okay, let's just meet the 2 people separately, the 2 women separately, and let's talk with them. It was really interesting to hear their feedback about the way they felt and how they overcame the illness that was not an illness because it was difficult to diagnose, and we realized that all the work we had done actually was quite spot on. So we had a confirmation of all the research and work we had done previously. Both women told us that, I think both, but one for sure, told us that she had thoughts about harming the baby. Then we already had a scene in the show where the baby is in danger because she fell asleep, and she grabbed him from the window last minute, but then she thinks, she looked downstairs, she looked below, and she thinks, actually, what I would be if we jump now, both of us. And before I didn't think about being so explicit, but then when I talked with one of the women, she told us that she thought about that a lot. Unfortunately, the performer that played Emily Young was not able to meet them, but we gave her the interview, and so for her is helping her to understand the character, to enter the character, because Patricia is not a mother, she didn't suffer from depression, so she's trying to just find the character through the research we had done and through these women, and so it's an inspiration for her to get into the characters. We didn't go in the clinical side of the illness. We didn't want to, we decided to don't go there because there are several levels of depression, several stage. So we analyzed stage that is the most common one, like feeling unsafe with a child, feeling that you're not coping, feeling that you might want to harm yourself, but there are thoughts, so you don't do it. This is more a mild depression that could get bad if somebody around you doesn't help you, or it could just go by yourself. It could just go, you live with it. You know, in the piece, we are not solving the problem. We are not having doctors coming and solve it. We don't see her going to the doctor or taking any medicine. So she just had that moment that maybe lasted for a few months or 1 year, and then affect a little bit the relationship with the child. And then that's it. Because most women do that, go through that, and they don't get help. As a mother, my daughter is 5 years old. I think I also experienced some of that. Not to the stage of wanting to harm my baby and myself, but I definitely struggled a lot, and it changed me completely. And then nobody warned you about that. When you are pregnant, you go through pregnancy training. They help you out how to breathe and everything, but they never tell you, careful, this could happen to you, or how can you avoid this. Or talking with the family around, say, look at the signs. There's no such thing, and it should be so important because so many women go through the same thing.